Hey, Katrina here from Scrappy Courses. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This particular video is number 3 in a 3-part series. So you will find the other 2 videos linked in the box below. Now in that box, you are also going to find a link to the Twisted Thursday Challenge. The optional twist there is October Holidays and Colors. And it is a prize month. So to be eligible to win a prize from our sponsor, Decosse's Dynamite Doodles, you will need to follow the optional twist. Again, October Holidays and Colors. Now our team was graciously given a sampling of the kit to make whatever we wanted to make. And I wanted to show the versatility of this kit, which is why I chose to do 3 different videos and 4 different projects. And a few of the projects have multiple items. So please take a moment and just check all those out. You can take a trip over to my Blogspot and see some pictures, or check out the YouTube video tutorials. All right, let's get started with this one. This is a holiday bag, and I have some sparkle tape here. I have some double-sided score tape, some Fabri-Tac. I have this orange scrap of paper from ColorBok. These pieces are part of a bag cut. This is just a little border, again, from Decosse's Dynamite Doodles, along with that fun paper that I have with those googly eyeballs. So what I'm going to do here when I put this together is I'm going to use that orange strip of paper behind there to sort of set it off. So this particular bag is from SVG Cuts, and it will be listed below. This is my favorite go-to bag, and this is the size large. When you put it on your machine, which I use a Cricut, it does put your score lines in. I just like to go in and sort of deepen those score lines a little bit. Get them nice and crisp so that the folds are really in there. So you can see me adding those there with a bone folder. And there are a couple of lines that go in at a diagonal. So I simply lay the pieces over a mat that has some give, and then I line up my ruler and just go right along to get those diagonal lines kind of creased in there. You can see as I crease this inward, the little triangle sort of pops out, and this helps the bag close neatly. I'm going to come in and just start adding double score tape to all of my pieces, and then we can assemble those. Once I have the double score tape right along those score lines, then I'll be adding some Fabri-Tac over and then putting the bag together. But first, let's go ahead and put that border in. Simple, I'm just going to remove the liner of my tape. Then I will come in and add a little bit of my Fabri-Tac. In case you've not seen any of my videos before, I use both. The reason is the tape has some grab to it, but the glue gives me that wiggle room so that I can move it just a little bit. But I don't have to wait for glue to dry because it will go in and that double score tape will grab, just not quite as quickly. All right, so here I am again. I'm going to go in and put in my decorative piece here from Decosse's Dynamite Doodles. These pieces are so much fun. I encourage you to check out my other videos, or at least take a look at the pictures. And I'm going to show you some pictures at the end of this video so that you can see just how versatile this kit is. I'm bringing in some shimmer tape just to sort of top it off, and I'm going to fold that around to the back. I'm going to go ahead and put some at the bottom too. It just adds some nice sparkle. All right, moving on. We will then start assembling this box. Now this is where I'm glad I have some Fabri-Tac because I never get this lined up exactly. So you can see I'm lining up where the folds are, and I'm lining up where the top is. So again, I'm just going to do that with my two sides and my two, the front and the back. So the two side panels with the front and the back. Now the top sections are going to fold down inside, so I'm not too concerned about those. Now, this front, I printed this on white cardstock, and therefore I have a little bit of a white edge, so I'm just going to go over that with a Copic marker. I could easily do this with an ink pad, but my Copic marker dries a lot faster, so I decided just to go with that. Also, I want you to know that this paper does print beautifully. I'm a little low on my black ink, and that's why you see those stripes on mine. So that's what has caused that. So don't be alarmed. That's just my own printer, not the actual paper pattern. All right, so I am going ahead. I've got it all put together now, the sides with the front and back. And now, although a bottom does come with it, I always make my bottom and cut it out of cereal box. It just gives it a little more strength. Now I had to use the giant size because I have made this bag pretty large, and the bottom measures 11 and a half. So I needed to come in and use a giant cereal box. And what I'm going to do is just cover that, that printed part with that orange paper. Then I'm going around it with some black Copic, and then I grunged up the bottom part with just some black ink rather than wasting more black paper on the bottom. Now what I'm going to do is I've got the double score tape along those bottom edges, and I put that on before I assembled the box. Now I'm just removing the liner on those, adding a little Fabri-Tac, and then I'll just glue the bottom on. When you do this, you just want to make sure that you square up one side. I like to square up the left side, get it exactly in position, and then it just falls right into place then. So it's really an easy put together. I love this particular box, and I'm going to put below, I'll link below the name of this box and where it comes from. I missed a step. I used my Crop-A-Dile and punched 2 holes through the front and back layer. And then I simply come in and I bring some ribbon through for the handles. And that completes this. This is a perfect size for some coloring books or a small toy or a Halloween sweatshirt. Just about any kind of little small holiday gift you might want to give. Actually not that small. The bag is a great measurement, and I will include that below. Once I've tied the knots in those ribbons, that completed the bag. It's ready to go. This is just a glimpse of a digital layout I did using many of the pieces from the kit. Here are some thinking of you cards with elements from the same kit. I'm telling you, it's a really versatile kit. And finally, a couple of Halloween cards. So again, I'm going to leave you all the links and information about all of these projects below so that you can find them and check them out. Come on over to Twisted Thursday and play along with us for a chance to win this kit. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.